Hi there, thanks for watching this video. Have you ever found yourself in a dilemma where the price has fallen and you were watching it trying to decide whether to get into a stock, or maybe this one, like this is the index of the US 30, the Dow Jones, um, and the price perhaps fell down here and you thought, wow, this is actually a pretty good buying opportunity because previously it's been up around here. Let's use a crosshair to have a look at this. So the stock here had been trading up and up and up, and got to about 12,428 or thereabouts, and it fell, leveled out and fell a bit more. And you thought, gee, this is a bargain. This is probably a good price. For instance, it's probably more applicable if this was an actual stock rather than the index, but so we'll assume we're looking at a stock chart, and you really don't know if it's going to keep going down or not. So forget everything on the right hand side of this crosshair. If we're about here right now, either this could represent a great buying opportunity, or it could be the start of a continuation of a downtrend. I mean, here, for example, particularly, it's been an short-term uptrend and then a short-term downtrend. Okay, who would buy here, and who would think, well, things aren't looking too good? It could go one way or the other. So you can apply all the indicators you like. You can apply the RSI, the stochastics, the MACD, the Bollinger Bands, the trend lines, simple moving average lines, Fibonacci, Elliott wave theory, all sorts of crazy things, and it's just so time consuming, and it's just really so really hasn't been analyzed to the point where you know if any of these indicators actually really work. I mean, sometimes they might work, but other times they really don't. And you'll probably find that if you've used any of these indicators for a long time. Now, what is the point of using these indicators before you've got a list of trades that have been done using exact specific rules? If you don't have a list of trades that have been done using exact specific rules, then you're still speculating and hoping that these indicators are actually going to work for you. And the only way you'll know if they work for you is if you try them out and spend 6 months to a year or 3 years, months and months and months doing hundreds of trades to see if these indicators actually really work for you. Now and what if they don't? Now maybe they do, but you're not going to know until you've spent all that time, energy, and money, and risking your time, and you're risking your energy and risking your money, waiting and hoping that some time later you'll see whether or not these indicators actually worked for you or not. And there's an infinite number of different variables with the time frames and settings that you can apply. I mean, if we just have a quick look at overlays, I think it might be, is it Bollinger Bands? Well, there's one we can put in different figures. I think it's actually probably the stochastic. If we have a look at stochastic, look at all these different variables. And that's just looking at, this chart's a 15-minute chart for a one-day period. What if you want to look at a daily chart? What if you want to look at not a candlestick chart, but a point and figure chart, or a line chart, a bar chart? What if these work on indices, but what if how do you know if they work on Forex, or how do you know if they work on stocks or commodities? There's just literally an infinite number of variables. It really is infinite. So forget about all that. Trade using a system. The letters system, SYSTEM, stands for Save Yourself Time, Energy, and Money. A system is a set of predefined rules that will be testable, and then you can see the results of whether these rules actually worked or not. Don't try and reinvent the wheel. You don't even need to design your own trading system. Have a look at awesometradingsystems.com. You can get access to thousands of systems. They've all been independently tested and reviewed by an unbiased third party, and you can compare those systems. You can see some sample charts here of these systems. They've got a star rating. This is just a couple of them, or half a dozen of them. You can look at statistics of the performance of all of these systems. You can look at charts of the monthly results as well, the movement of the account balance throughout the time. This one's been going for 4 years. So don't try and reinvent the wheel. Have a look at awesometradingsystems.com, and you've got nothing to lose. I think you've got a heck of a lot to gain if you want to have any kind of future with your trading. Thanks very much for watching, and take care.